it's Tiny Rick. Can you tell I love Rick and Morty? Good morning, y'all. It is Monday again, and I actually got here like 10 to 8, but once again, I got distracted by one of the first grade teachers who was putting up a display on her door. So a couple teachers and I were just gathered around talking, and now I feel like I'm scrambling a little bit. So today we are finally getting started with our exploration unit, and our focus is going to be locations. The other pre-K teacher and I thought it would be kind of fun to introduce this idea of exploration in the classroom, because the children are really familiar with the classroom and they're really used to it looking a certain way. So I kind of want to shake things up a little bit and add things and take things away, just so they need to pay a little bit more attention to their surroundings. So I only have about 2 minutes to get my room ready before I have to go outside and get my kids. The first thing that I did was replace my teacher chair with a stool. Another thing that I've done is change the colors of the tables. Like this one right here used to have blue chairs. This one used to have green chairs. This one was orange. And these were red. I'm gonna see how long it takes for my kids to notice. My kids also have name tags on their cubbies, so I'm gonna take them off today. I also switched snack buckets with the other pre-K teacher, so let's see if my little guys notice. All right, y'all, it has been a really busy morning, but I only have 10 kids, so I guess I can't really complain too much. I introduced our exploration unit by talking with my kids a little bit about what we do when we are exploring, places that we explore, and then from there we started talking about the fact that we were going to be exploring within our own classroom. So I told them that there were 4 things that I changed, and we had a group discussion where everybody worked together to try to figure out the 4 things that had changed. And surprisingly, the most difficult one for them to see was the fact that I had taken my teacher chair away and I was sitting on a stool. But they got there eventually, and I told them that every day I will be changing or adding or taking away at least 2 things, and we will be talking about it every day during morning circle time. This morning, I finally introduced my guys to our uppercase and lowercase postcards and stamps. I started off really simple because I didn't want to push them too much on a Monday morning. I told them to find the postcard that had their letter, and then they were to find the little letter stamp that matches their big letter. On my rug, I have a caterpillar, and on the caterpillar are all of the letters that has both uppercase and lowercase. So they got to use the caterpillar if they were unable to find their letter right away. So right now my guys are outside for recess, and I took that opportunity to go and run to the grocery store because I have absolutely nothing for lunch. So I went and I did my shopping, and hopefully I'm gonna be good for lunch for the week. Since I only have a couple minutes. I thought I had like 10, but really I have like 3. I am going to just take a peek around the room and see what else I can change this week. This is gonna be fun. Ooh, I know. I'll take away the weather wheel. Good morning, y'all. It is Tuesday, and yesterday I didn't really have any time to sit and talk, mainly because I had a really quick parent meeting right at 2:20, and then I had plans with a friend of mine, so I ended up just leaving. In the afternoon, I sat with my kids on the rug, and all my kids helped me create a paper chain, and we are going to use this paper chain to help us count down until summer vacation. I checked the calendar yesterday and we had 34 days left of school yesterday. So my kids and I put 34 paper links together, and every day during circle time, we will cut open one of the links and we will see how many days are left. Here is what the chain looks like. I just found some digital summer papers online and I cut them into strips. And inside of them, I wrote all the numbers. So now we have a handy little countdown until we're kindergartners. It is after 5 o'clock, of course, and I'm still here. Even though I left relatively early yesterday and I was feeling pretty proud of that, I guess I just couldn't keep the streak going. I stayed after today to meet with the other 2 pre-K teachers just to go over a couple things for next year. It is really weird to think about the fact that we already need to start planning for next year already. Like, this year isn't even over yet. But unfortunately, that is the life of a teacher. You have to constantly be worried about today, but also tomorrow. It ended up being a really long meeting, but also really productive. So today, in the morning and the afternoon, during centers, we started our unit on exploration by first reflecting on places that we are familiar with and places that we enjoy. In their journals, my kids drew pictures of their favorite places. And we are going to use these drawings to continue discussions in the classroom and in small groups about our favorite places, just to get the kids talking a little bit more about why they like these places. And then also comparing whether or not our favorite places are the same or different from our friends. I'm not entirely sure where this unit is going to lead because this is the first year that we're teaching it. I'm really excited to talk about different locations and places with my guys and just see where these conversations take us. Let's see, what else happened today? Oh! One of my kids is from Africa, and I have been noticing that they have brought some snacks that I'm unfamiliar with. And I've been watching this kid eat these snacks pretty frequently, and I was really curious. I asked the parent yesterday if they were available, and I was told that they always bring it back with them when they go to visit. So I was a little bit discouraged because I figured I wasn't gonna be able to try these snacks. But my kid today, when they unpacked their backpack, came over and handed me 3 packages of these. I have tried these, I love them. They're basically Cheetos. So a big thank you to that family because I was actually a little upset that I wasn't gonna get to try them. But now I've tried them and I love them. All right, y'all, so I have been here a long time. I think it's time for me to stop talking and go home. But first, I gotta bundle up because it's a little bit cold and it's raining. All right, y'all, it is, what day is it? It is Wednesday, and I think I only have about 6 minutes before I have to go outside and get my class. I'm feeling just a little bit droopy today because it took me forever to get out of bed. Like, usually I get up around 6:30, but I just keep getting up later and later and later. And it's such a struggle too. Like, I have my first alarm go off at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still not getting out of bed until 7. But I guess that's just what happens at this time of year. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember what I was just talking about because I had just a really brilliant / really dumb idea for some stuff for next year, and I just like snatched both of the other pre-K teachers to tell them so that if I forget, hopefully they'll remember. But I'm not really gonna go into that right now because I still gotta finish up this school year. Anyway, I have like 0 minutes before I have to go outside and get my kids. The bell is gonna ring literally any second. And I'm realizing that I have not changed anything in my room. So I have to quickly do that, and then I'm gonna go get my class. All right, y'all, it is the end of the day. It is a little bit after 4. I have been meeting with the other pre-K 4 teacher, just going into ManageBack, which is our online system for keeping track of our units. And what we needed to do was go into our current unit right now and the unit that we finished up a couple weeks ago, because there are a lot of tasks missing and just a lot of the basic lessons weren't really there. It is no secret that I am notoriously bad at updating ManageBack. My lesson plans are usually in my brain, in multiple notebooks, or on random scraps of paper, so it is very rare that I actually remember to input them in the system. But we have added 13 different lessons and activities and tasks into the system, so we're feeling pretty good about that. We do still need to do our reflections, but we can get those finished before the end of the week. I am actually gonna head out of here soon because I'm going to go meet up with a couple of my friends. So I'm gonna gather up my things and head out of here. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, y'all, the bell just rang and I'm really out of breath. So since this week we are focusing on exploring our classroom, I've been changing something every day, and today, I guess I went a little bit overboard. Our flower chart is always here, and I'm hoping that my kids are gonna notice that it's gone. The library is also usually in that corner, but I moved it in front of my desk. I also changed the position of my tables, so it is looking really different in here, so I'm hoping that my guys will pick up on it. All right, y'all, I literally only have a couple minutes before my guys come downstairs for PE. I spent my prep time getting ready for my 5th grade mentor group. I mentioned before that I am mentoring a group of 5th graders who are working on their exhibition projects, and they are separated into groups by topic. And my group is talking about gun control. So I'm trying to take things in a little bit of a different direction this week, and I have come up with 3 different games that we are going to play together just to introduce different aspects of the topic to them in a different form. I will hopefully be able to get into a little bit more detail about what we're gonna be doing in the mentor group today, but since I have to go and get my kids, I have to keep this short right now. And one of the reasons that I'm excited to do games with the 5th graders is because I got Skittles as a reward. I am crossing my fingers and hoping that this is gonna go well because 5th grade is new territory for me. I'm used to 5-year-olds, not grade 5. But anyway, I have to go get my kids ready for lunchtime, so I will check back in with you later. Okay, so it is after 5 o'clock and I am just realizing that I never sent the library books home with the friends that got picked up at 2:20. Whoops! Okay, so it's like 7 o'clock and I'm home now. I was at work until about 5:30 today because I had one meeting with the pre-K team about some strategic planning for next year, and then after that we had an all-school meeting, which we have about once a month. Because I was so tired and really hungry, I just wanted to leave as quickly as possible and get home as quickly as possible so that I could relax. And I'm feeling a little extra tired today because I met with my 5th grade mentor group for the exhibition, and we were doing some games today, and it was really active and really engaging, but also left me really exhausted. And I was thinking about talking about the activities that I did with them in this vlog, but I think it would be better to make a separate video about that topic just because it is a lot of information and a lot of details, and some of the things that I need to explain them fully are at work. So hopefully I will be able to record that and upload that around the same time that this one goes up. So if you're interested in seeing how I talk to the 5th graders about gun control and gun violence and that kind of stuff, then you can just watch that video. But since it's 7 o'clock, I am going to relax and enjoy the rest of my evening and rest up for tomorrow. All right, y'all, it is finally Friday. I definitely feel like this week has just like flown by. It's been a really busy week, but it's been a really productive week, so I'm feeling really good about that. So I have about 10 minutes before I have to go outside and collect my class, and I still have to make a couple changes because today is the last day that I'm making changes to the classroom, because all week during circle time, I've been asking my kids what looks different. And today I'm trying to be a little bit more subtle because I've been moving really big things and changing really big things. So I think today I'm gonna focus on moving small things. I have already taken down the pictures on the job chart, so when the kids check the job chart today, there's gonna be nothing there. I have also removed the schedule arrows, so I'm gonna see how long it takes for them to see that it's gone. And I think I still wanna change one more thing, but I'm not really sure what. And I wasn't really sure what we were going to be doing today, but I had my class vote yesterday and they could choose between doing an I Spy picture that we project on the board, or we could do another scavenger hunt in the canteen. And the canteen was the overwhelming winner, so we are going to be doing another one of those today, but I just don't know what I'm gonna hide yet. I think maybe numbers. I also told my kids that because we are talking about exploration, every Friday for the rest of the year, we will be having show and tell. I've honestly never really been a fan of show and tell, but I think it's fitting for this unit, particularly because we are talking about things we're familiar with and things that are new. So I think this is a good way to kind of have kids talk about something that they really know well and then give other kids a chance to maybe see these things for the first time. But anyway, I am going to figure out the last thing that I'm going to change in the classroom and get ready for the day. And then I also have to go upstairs and get a new ID card because I left mine at home, so I've got to go grab a temporary one for the day. Literally, I have forgotten my ID card like 20 times this school year. They should probably just make me a second one to just keep here, just in case. So I just noticed that I took all of the chairs down, except for this table. Like, how do I miss that? I said I was gonna keep it subtle, but for the last change, I took away the circle time rug. All right, y'all, it is a little after 11 and my guys are outside right now for recess. I have been spending this time replying to emails and trying to get my desk organized because it looks like something just exploded all over it. Because by this time in the week, there's just stuff everywhere. So I am just going to try to get these last little bits and pieces put away because I am really not planning on staying here at all after school today. And I'm doing that because I know that I've been staying way later than I've needed to. So I'm gonna challenge myself a little bit and see if I can leave today before 2 o'clock. We'll see how that goes. All right, y'all, it is the end of the day, and I said that I wanted to leave here by 2, and it is 2 minutes past 2 o'clock, so I don't think I'm doing that bad of a job. I am actually going to pack up and get out of here just because I'm feeling a little bit burnt out, and the weather is really nice, so I'm just gonna go and enjoy it. So I'll see you next week. Can't talk already. This isn't a good sign. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, God. Wait, let me try that again. Let me try that again. Oh my gosh, my backpack fell over. My backpack fell over. There's not enough sugar in this coffee. Scratch all of that. What was that? Just gibberish. I'm still wobbling. It's still wobbling. What is on my mouth? What is on my mouth? I'm trying it again. What was that? Need to get this to stop wobbling. Oh my God, I made it worse. Oh my God, I made it worse. What is this hair doing? Is that a cute curl or? I don't know, don't really know. Pretty much up to date with all of the tasks, and why can't I say the word tasks? My mind is just completely blank. As usual.